I'm a firm believer that building a digital presence is one of the most important things you can do in today's modern age. People buy with their eyes, and some people will discount it, or else they'll say, "Well, I just need something up." And what just having something up, it still communicates something. Might not be communicating the best that your business can do. It might not be communicating how clear or how impactful your business can be, but it's something. And then we run into the people, well, I just sell locally. Well, that's that's a small pool. And I'm not saying that we can't support our interior local community, but by providing access to people to get to know us beyond our circle, um, that can be very, very helpful for businesses growing. Even if all you do is service locally, by having that brand recognition, it can open up doors or opportunity.
Hey, my people. This is Vibes in the Burbs, a podcast featuring talks with business leaders to help you find, fund, and amplify Black owned businesses in suburban areas and beyond. I'm your host, Ashley L. James, founder of ALJ Digital. On this episode, I'll be chatting with Cliff Blade, owner of Blade Marketing and Design, and he will tell us about the importance of a strong digital presence. Hi, Cliff. Welcome to Bob's in the Burbs. How are you today?
I'm doing well, and I'm doing well.
Great. So let's get right into the questions. Let's kick it off with your story. Tell me about yourself.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you and your viewers. It's a pleasure to be here. A little bit about my company. I'm more humble than I am braggadocious. As far as me and my team, we started back in like 2018. We were helping like some of the local carpet cleaners and some of the local dry cleaning stores that was over in El Paso, Texas. And our focus way back when was more of Facebook marketing. And throughout time, we started focusing on things like WordPress website design. We also like to help our clients with tools like local search engine optimization. Um, Throughout that growing period, definitely we learned a lot of lessons. And one of the biggest ones that we learned is that your digital presence is so important. It is one of the biggest parts of some people's buying experience. They're going to want to see a professional image. They're going to want to check to see if that company is valid. And we believe that focusing on websites and then focusing on things like local search engine optimization and then bringing together a good digital image would be something that is great for the industries that we help.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. It sounds like you have a lot of experience with marketing and web design. Can you tell me a little bit about what was your inspiration for starting your business?
We were a group of people that wanted to help a company. And then from there, that would be one of our launch points after we started helping our first, second, and third client. And throughout time, we just assisted more and grew more. You kind of wear multiple hats at different times, and also with some of the
Yes.
design experience. Uh, I didn't have anything classical like trying to create it in my backyard or something like that. I went to Liberty University where I got my marketing degree. I definitely have a little bit of experience in other areas. As far as UX, UI, I definitely have some experience and also some certifications there. And as far as website design, I'm an experienced coder, HTML, Java, CSS, some of those type of coding languages I'm very familiar with.
Yes.
So, what are some of the specialties of like marketing and design?
So, as I kind of said earlier, I'm a firm believer that building a digital presence is one of the most important things you can do in today's modern age. People buy with their eyes, and some people will discount it, or else they'll say, "Well, I just need something up." And what just having something up, it still communicates something. Might not be communicating the best that your business can do. It might not be communicating how clear or how impactful your business can be, but it's something. And then we run into the people, well, I just sell locally. Well, that's that's a small pool. And I'm not saying that we can't support our interior local community, but by providing access to people to get to know us beyond our circle, that can be very, very helpful for a business that's growing. Even if all you do is service locally, by having that brand recognition, it can open up doors or opportunities. So I'm a big believer in building your brand, positioning.
Your brand definitely goes past just your immediate location. But speaking about your community, let's talk about that a little bit. So, where are you operating from and what is it like there?
Clarksville, where I'm operating out of Clarksville, Tennessee. It's a great place. Definitely a growing community. Nothing but love and support.
Wonderful. Oh, good. So, you've had a good experience there. That's positive. Have you faced any hurdles just as a business owner? Not necessarily because of your location, but just in general, any challenges as a business owner?
So I would say that any real business owner is going to be challenged on a daily basis because when you run the business, everything's on you, whether it's good or else whether it's bad. And for some, the details can get lost. So always focusing on those details, always trying to make sure that you make every day count and move that ball forward just a little bit more.
Mm.
Those would be words that I've learned from doing this from 8+ years. But as far as new entrepreneurs and new people jumping into it, um, I would say from my own experience, you got to be ready for a challenge. It don't always have to be A or B or C, but it will catch up with you, whether it's chasing out clients or the organization of your work or the multiple aspects of sales. It is something that you really have to be ready for.
Absolutely. And, there's challenges from all different directions. So, digitally, in person, and you mentioned some of those things. Okay, so let's switch it over a little bit to social media. So, what's your favorite social media platform to use? And let's just start there.
So for me, I really love using Alignable. It's a good platform for a entrepreneur to get to know other people. It'll also start to teach them networking tips from experience. Um, Not every meeting is going to be great, but it's what you learn from it. It's how you can get better. It is like in-person practice. Just networking, trying to expand your network, trying to grow your business by a rising tide. A rising tide lifts all ships. If I can help this person can help this person. Let's get this together. Because some clients are just more interested in the final result than how the sausage is being made.
Mm. Well, that's fair. Definitely people operate in different ways. And so you kind of have to figure out how to deal with different personalities. So it sounds like Alignable kind of helps you do that. You get a chance to network with a lot of different people and kind of work through some of those personalities.
Yeah. Are you familiar with it?
A little bit, but please tell me more about Alignable.
So alignable, besides just setting up a profile and they have like an internal community, you have those smart connects. And with those smart connects, it gives you an opportunity to meet up to 7 people in an hour. Meet up to 7 people in an hour if you laid out your profile correctly. It could be the 7 people that you were looking to meet. And I'm not saying that you're trying to get your client there, but it's more about building that network. It's more about talking about what I was talking about earlier. People being more concerned with a final result than how it was all put together.
Hmm, okay, that's interesting. So you kind of give people your own unique perspective when you're dealing with different people on Alignable.
Or you're not trying to adjust or manipulate, you're just trying to get to know people. And if there's an opportunity available, we connect.
Gotcha. Okay. So it almost sounds like more of an organic way of meeting and connecting with people. So that's wonderful. Is it something, are there other platforms that you enjoy using as well? And if so, what are those?
Other platforms such as like LinkedIn, we definitely post on there. LinkedIn and Facebook, those are always great platforms to not only keep people aware and try and help people out with tips, but also provide value and like some of the ways I see things and things that I've seen work throughout years and things that I believe that would be good for people that could use it.
So it sounds like those platforms are a little bit more about you sharing your philosophy for marketing in a way. What are some of the tips that you share on there?
Well, as far as the tips, they're mainly focused on like tech tips, marketing tips, some of those generalities and things like that.
Okay, anything that you want to share today?
I think I gave what I talked about earlier as far as like the networking and growing your reach. I think that that's very valuable. And also when I was talking about just making sure that your digital presence, which is one of your biggest brands, at least for me, because people spend so much time digitally. Not everyone, but if you're looking at your phone, you're looking at a social media digital concept. If you're online searching, you're looking at a digital concept. So making sure like building that digital property or else that digital brand inside of a person's head, I believe is important. And when you can do that and people can recall what that person does, it makes that sales process very easy.
So going back to the services that you offer and some of your specialties, I know SEO is one of those. Um, as people are thinking about SEO for their own business, and then also considering AI and relying a little bit more on AI to find the different businesses and services that they're looking for, does that decrease the importance of SEO, or how does that stack up when it comes to the AI atmosphere?
You came in broken, but I believe what you were saying was the reliance of AI versus a traditional SEO. And I would ask people to dig a little bit deeper into what they are purchasing because of the unfamiliarity with some things. Some people are just purchasing things that's going to optimize your website, and that's the only thing that it's going to do. Or else it's going to make a lot of blog posts, but that's the only thing that it'll do without that awareness of what real search engine optimization is as far as technical, as far as getting backlinks, as far as like doing audits and just there's so many different facets of it. Um I would encourage You don't have to be the subject matter expert, but you have to know what you're getting into. There are different areas of SEO. There's different specializations of SEO. Now, some might wonder, well, what do we provide? We provide what's called local search engine optimization. Me and my team, we focus on things like your on-page efforts. We focus on things like backlinks. We focus on things like speed optimization. We focus on things that go beyond the scope. And yes, we do focus on things like trying to show up in the AI search. Um, and we focus on things like making our clients rank inside of the local directories. Um, I do understand that for some, SEO is what they learned in school, and for some, it is something they never heard before. But you got to have a baseline.
Indeed. So that is very helpful information that you're sharing. And yeah, I think a lot of people would connect with that just on a basis of understanding what you need to be doing to make sure that you're appealing to the clients that you're looking for. So moving on a little bit outside of business, what's something that you read, watched, or listened to that you're really enjoying lately?
So I have been so swamped. It's the holidays and a lot of people are redesigning and a lot of people like to start brand new for the holidays. Um, but I think what I like, sometimes I put it on, is more like inspirational lo-fi hip hop because I just want to get my mind when I have time to get away from work. I just want to just relax and just like not think that much into it. I ended up watching The Witcher with Henry Cavill, and I thought that that was really interesting. Right before he made the switch, I think he got out the role.
I'm not familiar with the show, but what interested you about that show?
It is like a medieval times type of it's more of like fantasy, little elves and stuff running around, and it was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Hmm.
Hmm.
That sounds interesting. So I kind of like that type of stuff as well, like fantasy, different shows like that. So maybe it's something I'll look into as well. That sounds interesting. Cool. So we are going to start winding down now. Is there any piece of wisdom or advice that you want to share for future Black entrepreneurs that are looking to get into the space?
it's just paying attention to details and just keep on going. Those type of things, they sound cliche, but it's like so important. If you don't take well, not take everything seriously, but uh, if you don't honor your word, you're not reliable. If you're not holding yourself accountable and holding others accountable, it's a slippery slope for business because there's so many ways that you can get lost and end up on the wrong side. But if you pay attention to the details, try and do the right thing, move the ball forward every day, every way,
Yeah. Yeah.
you'll eventually get to where you want to go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, absolutely. So just keep moving forward and don't let the hurdles that are coming at you stop you and hold you back. Yeah, I love that. So before we close out, as our audience members are searching for Blade marketing and design online, where are all the places that you can be found?
Yeah, thank you so much, Ashley. We can be found at our domain name, Blade Marketing and Design. We're also on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Thank you so much for providing us this platform. I really did enjoy it, and we even talked a little bit of fantasy, so that's pretty cool. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you for being a guest and spending some time with me today. and chatting about your business. That's what I love to do is spotlight businesses. So thank you for being here and accepting the opportunity.
Definitely. Pleasure meeting you. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye. All right, my people. That brings us to the end of this episode of Vibes in the Burbs. To enjoy more interviews like this one, please subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or your podcast player of choice. You'll catch new episodes on the third Thursday of the month. You can follow me, Ashley L. James, and ALJ Digital on LinkedIn or Instagram for updates. I will add Cliff's social channels and links to the show notes, so please be sure to check those out and support Blade Marketing and Design in any way you can. Thanks for joining me today, and until next time, remember, we out here too. Bye.